Just a quick side note, Murray and myself are having a giant meetup this weekend at the St. Paul Ice Show. Friday night, we'll probably be hanging out in the 2B booth a little bit, but Saturday's the meetup, right in the middle of the whole deal at the clam booth, 3 to 6. Hopefully I see you guys there. Let's talk fishing, let's hang out. I'm really excited to meet a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you are going already, so this is a big ice event, and there's tons of great companies there, new products. It's really a fun thing to go. Take your family to. If you're into ice fishing, if you're not into ice fishing, there's something there at the St. Paul Ice Show for you. So hopefully you see you there. Saturday, 3 to 6 meetup. Let's get back to fishing. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. My name is Sam Sobi. Tensions are high. Tensions are really high today. Today I'm fishing with my good buddy Murray, good buddy Brok. I'll link their channels down below. But yeah, we've been cooped up past couple days. It's been snowing, it's been cold, so now we're outside, we're fishing, and we're chucking snowballs. We're ready to get after it. We're doing some awesome fishing, gonna do a little challenge, and the loser I think is gonna get absolutely torqued with snowballs. So stick with us, stay tuned, you won't be pissed. Should be a good one.
For 3 days now I've been running for my life. Passing right on my tail.
Wow, okay, that took all of 10 minutes to get out here, and what a pleasant surprise. We got to the lake, we walked this little logging trail in, and as soon as we got to the shore of the lake, we're like, this is gonna be a rugged walk. And we get out here, and there's no snow out on the ice. We just got pounded like 1.5 feet of snow, and there's no snow out here. So I don't know if it just drifted off the side of the lake. I don't know if it was really windy when it came down, but this is awesome. The hardest part about ice fishing is just making it to your spot. And we got really lucky today with no snow. So maybe no snowball fight because there's not much out here, but we're gonna punch a bunch of holes. This is just a big, deep point out here. And we've had really good luck in the past crappie fishing out here. So we're super pumped. Gonna grab the K-drill, poke a bunch of holes, and get to fishing. Alrighty, so the breakdown for today, you've seen us in the past fish crappies in the basin like 20 to 30 feet. You've seen us fish crappies in shallow weed flats like 7 and 8 feet. Today's kind of somewhere in between. We're fishing a big deep point today. This is anywhere from 9 to 16 feet, and Murray's had better success in the past fishing this whole break line opposed to fishing the basin. So it's close to the basin. I'm sure those crappies roam out there, but it seems like really when they feed, when that sun gets low, they push right up on this break. And the cool thing is we've got a possibility of catching a really nice fish today. I know Murray's caught good average fishing here, but there's a year class that's really top tier, and I'm not saying we're gonna get into them, but there's a good shot we catch a couple nice fish. So that's what we're doing, going for big crappies. And yeah, let's get drilling and get fishing. All right, dropping down. Playing with one of my favorite jigs today. It's just an all black drop kick jig. It's got some chartreuse on the front and all black plastic. When it comes to ice fishing, I really stick with bright colors like a white or a green, but I really love black. So it just looks really natural in the water, whether you're fishing dirty or clear water. They're eating tiny little black bugs on the bottom, so black is never like a bad approach. First hole, dropping down. I'm in 14 feet of water here, and Murray made it sound like this is a lake that you kind of have to fish the holes. We're not just looking around for a school of fish that are piled up. We really have to fish them. They're going to come out of the weeds or just cruise this break in 1s or 2s, and hopefully we're there to intercept them. There we go, there's a fish. First fish of the night. Little gill action. A lot of times on these lakes where it's more of an evening or night bite, there'll be little gills that patrol this and eat that stuff during the day, and then toward evening those gills will leave and those big crappies will move through. There we go, fish on. Decent gill, see you buddy. There we go. Gill. There we go, fish on. Gilly. All right, mid-afternoon update. We're catching a bunch of gills, no crappies yet. And this is a tendency on some lakes where a lot of little fish will be there during the day, then right when dusk comes, they're just scatter out of there and there's big fish. So on some lakes, you have a bunch of tiny perch that'll bite all day long. As soon as that sun gets low, the perch are gone, walleye come through, or lakes like this, gills are feeding. As soon as the sun gets low, they'll leave, crappies come through. But the attitude of the gills that we are catching is good. They're super bitey, they're super aggressive, so hopefully that kind of transitions into the crappies when they come out to play. Maybe we'll go talk to Brok and Murray and see what they've been doing. No way.
We found him.
No way. Murray just hooked up. We gotta hit him really hard.
Hit him hard. Get your draft down there.
Here, Brok, me and you can just switch off. Oh gosh. Got a babe. All right, boys, we moved out into the basin. We looked through probably 30 holes, and Murray all of a sudden said, "Yep." So Brok's been drilling. You still got them?
They're kind of going away.
How deep? How far down were they?
They were from bottom all the way to 10 feet, 15 feet off bottom.
No way.
Yes, they were stacked.
Okay, they're out here.
They're here. Oh, they're coming.
Right now we're in 32 feet of water. Oh, yep. There's one. Racing up. Oh my gosh, come back. I jumped the gun. He's gonna come back.
Oh yeah.
There we go, fish on. Pretty decent fish. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Oh my gosh, yes. 32 feet of water. Deep in the basin. Me and Murray are right next to each other.
This one's big.
I know, this one's pretty decent too. Oh my gosh, nice fish.
Big.
Nice fish, down his throat. Oh, you want me to grab your deucer?
No, you're good. This one's like pretty big though, I think.
Down his throat.
Bigger than the last one I caught. Yeah.
Yes, dude, look at this. Look at this. All right, I'm gonna dump them right back down. I got like 5 marks on my screen. Oh, I left my big cameras like probably 200 yards back that way, guys. Otherwise, I'd show you the screen and I'd set up the big camera, but all I got on me is my GoPro. That's at least the beauty of a GoPro, is you can always be strapped and recording when you're running and gunning. There we go, up bite. Me and Brok are doubled up. Murray just released one. 32 feet of water. The whole bottom 10 feet of water is all crappies.
Oh,
That
beautiful, nice.
yes!
Let's go, dude. We found them.
Oh, I think I might actually have Murray's line.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Brok, Murray, and myself are fishing within like
We're literally within 3 feet.
3 feet of each other. Let's show you this fish really quick. Rip it right back down Murray's hole. Get down there, little guy. Get down there. Oh, I wish I had my big camera, boys. When you're fishing basin crappies like this though, and they're schooled up, like they roam so fast. So like if I go leave and get my camera, they could be gone in 2 minutes. And then by the time I get back, it could be nothing. So it's not even worth it. It's way better just to drop down and hammer. Oh my gosh, flying up. There we go. Oh, dang. They're up biting it. They're just flying up. God. These are like really good eaters, guys. You can see that well or not with the sun. These are like beautiful 11 inchers. Probably 11 and a half inchers. I'll see you, buddy. They're so pumped. Flying up. There we go.
There we go, doubled up.
This is so fun, boys. Oh my gosh. Let's
There's
go.
so many fish right here.
Thank you so much, Murray.
Yeah, dude, this spot is cool.
Oh, like, Brok and myself just doubled up. Like,
Beautiful.
get you some of that.
Get you some of that.
Look at how they're choking it too. It doesn't even matter what you got. When they're out feeding in a basin, just get it down there fast.
That might be the biggest yet.
Look at it. Look at that. Show me how they eat that. And what are you using?
I got a little hair jig right here. That's from the lettuce itself. I made it last year, but it's catching fish.
Oh my god. I'm gonna set my camera up wide now just to show you guys like perspective of how close we actually are to each other. There's Murray's hole. That was the original hole that Brok drilled, and Murray dropped his graph down there and saw a bunch of them, and we're like, oh my gosh. And in a matter of seconds, Brok drilled that hole and that hole, and it's just been chaos ever since. The crazy thing is, usually when you find a school of crappies like this, you'll get like a couple minutes, maybe 5 minutes, just to beat on them. These fish are sticking around, so enough talking. I'm just gonna go just beat on them as hard as I can. Eat me, there's 1,000 of you down there. There we go.
Nice.
Gotcha. It's like, it was nuts. For 2 minutes, they're completely gone, and now there's 30 fish on the screen. Like, I might turn my camera like really wide and get all of us just because like it's back to back to back. We're tripling up, doubling up.
Back and thicker than ever.
Yes.
They are back and thicker than ever.
Alrighty guys, I set up my big cam on my Vexilar. Here's my jig right here, and we've been seeing fish all along the bottom 10 feet here. Here's the top of the ice, and here's the bottom right here. Everything in between here is fish. So I'm gonna drop down right into that school of fish. There's still a couple down there. Like I said before, there's my jig. Yes. Oh, coming up, flying up. There we go, fish on. It's so cool. You can see him go all the way up the screen. Oh, get up here, sucker. Get out of that deucer. That's a nice one, dude. Yeah. Oh, dang. They're freaking so beautiful. They're so thick out here, too. Yeah. Look at how beautiful they are. I love it. I love it. There's the big camera right into the Vexilar. This beautiful sucker's going right back down. Yes, boys. They're here.
I lie.
They're here. There's my jig right there, guys. He's flying. Oh my gosh, flying up. Flying up. About to just get crushed.
Oh my love,
Come on, eat it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Hair jig fish. All I had to do was trim it up just a little bit.
Brock's using a hair jig.
Oh,
Let's triple up quick.
Let's triple up. Get him, Mur.
Triple up.
Get one, Mur.
Triple.
That a babe, Brock. Bingo. Yeah. Get back down there, guy. This is so sick. Still, same plastic. I have no others on me, so this is what I've got, and it's held up for I don't even know how many fish. Back down to the depths.
Move ahead, oh my pretty babe. Something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead.
This is what dreams are made of. You know what I mean? I understand not everybody out there can afford a Vexilar or a Flasher or anything like that, but if you can and you want to step up your ice fishing game, just being able to search around until you find a bunch of fish can really make or break an ice fishing day. It can be the matter of like you catching a fish and catching 30 fish. And obviously, like, fishing's fishing. You never know where they're going to be. We started out on this point like I talked to you about, and we really thought they were just going to be working that break line, but there's no action there, just sunny, so we moved out here, chased them around the basin, and the boys found them. So this is incredible. I don't know where this video is going to go. The sun's still pretty high. As it starts to lower here, hopefully we might move back in on that break line, and maybe some really big ones will come out to play. But for now, this is just too much fun. We might punch a bunch more holes and keep following them. Sun's starting to set now. We stayed out there for a long time and just crushed those schooled up crappies. When the sun kind of hit the trees, we transitioned and came more here on this big break line, and it didn't pan out too well. We caught a couple more gills and a couple more small crappies, but that just goes to show you, like, I really went into today thinking that this break line deal was going to be the deal, just because that's how we caught them there in the past. And that's just like, that's proof that when you come out here and you think you know what the fish are going to do, think again. They're always changing. They're always forever feeding in different spots depending upon the weather, the lake, the conditions, the time of year. And to ever go out and to think you know right where the fish are going to be is probably the worst thing you can do fishing. So that's a little lesson to myself. Keep a little bit more of an open mind. We might have got on those fish sooner, but what an epic day. Fishing with Brok, fishing with Murray. Make sure you guys check out their channels below. I truly appreciate it. And thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the positive feedback on the 2B rods. We've sold so many of them. I really don't even know how many we have left. I apologize if we sell out faster than expected. They're going like hotcakes, and they're truly an awesome rod for the price. So make sure you check out 2B. I'll link it all down below, and I'll link everything down below. The jig I was using today, the plastics, these awesome bibs. I'll link all my gear down below. Check it out. And yeah, I'm really excited for this weekend. St. Paul Ice Show comes once a year. Bunch of companies, bunch of new products, and to be able to go there, not only have a meetup and launch our brand new rods is something that, like, I've only dreamed of. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm excited to meet and see you guys this weekend if you can come on out. But yeah, I guess there's nothing left to be said than stay tuned. And as always, let the adventure begin. See you.
Move ahead, oh my pretty babe. Something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead.